Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Living World of Darkness. This is a role-playing session for Changeling the Dreaming venue. And there's been a lot of court intrigue, a lot of politics, but tonight's session is all about a little-known kingdom of anime, the newest kids on the block, although that was still a very long time ago. These are the citizens of the Kingdom of Flickers. Our changelings tonight will be going there because they accepted a request from a boggin from House Alil. That's all you know about her. Who will be taking you down there tonight. Our scene begins at a midway point between the dreaming, between the near dreaming and the far dreaming, between Taranar and all those other little kingdoms out there that are little is known about them. They are certainly not mapped. All you know about this boggin is that her name is Ball, and that her that she is definitely a wilder, and that she serves Lady Doreen, that Nix, you might know, that Tribetan is familiar with. So we'll begin our scene there with you guys wandering through the dreaming. Oh, and each of you have a wheelbarrow. Wait, stop. Everybody stop. She says and looks around. I think... Does anybody hear a train?
Didn't we take care of that?
Yes, I just heard a train. OOC. Carry on.
And she turns to Rancor, the little red cap there, and goes, No, not those trains. Not those trains. This train is supposed to sound fake. Okay,
Fake.
everybody. Get off the silver path now. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
getting off the
Okay.
silver path.
Okay, crazy lady.
Astra will do her best with her wheelbarrow to follow. We'll be mumbling, I'm too sore and bruised for this shit.
Ball
Yeah,
looks her
Arthur
up
kind
and
of-
down, but tugs her own
Yeah.
wheelbarrow off.
Yeah, Arthur, as he pulls his back, absently thinking about a certain joke that he heard, he kind of looks over towards Astra's bruise and things like, "Good heavens!
Good.
Did you try and let me guess, an unfortunate incident with a lion?"
Let's just say I rode the waves of the rage, and keeps pushing her wheelbarrow.
Mace has his little wheelbarrow. He's smoking a very dubious-looking cigar. It smells a lot like weed.
It's not fun unless you have marks to prove it happened.
Oh, God.
Arthur just narrowed his eyebrows.
Yep, I know all about that. Slippery Banana's a great place.
Choo 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 choo. And out of nowhere, with absolutely no tracks, you see a massive black and white train heading towards all of you.
I take steps to the right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
take steps to the left.
Ball, on the other hand, one second. Ball, on the other hand, unsheaths a massive chimerical sword and points it at the train like a gun. He goes, bam, bam, bam! And the train stops. Okay, guys, come on. Still dragging her wheelbarrow, she goes up to the side of the train, where it opens up, and you see that there's hundreds of people inside, all black and white like the train. They look very like they belong to the train, like they probably won't be getting on or off.
Somehow maneuver my wheelbarrow into the cart.
Same.
Yeah, same. Arthur's just going to try and maneuver it in. Come on, give me some space. I don't have much room here.
And nobody ever heard of an overhead compartment.
Oh, no,
I
no.
like forcing his way
And
through.
Arthur will, of course, being the gentleman, allow we'll give a hand to Delilah to allow her on.
Well, thank you, Arthur. It's good to see you have manners, even though you can't fit a wheelbarrow in a hole.
He just doesn't have the right.
Pardon.
Odd. Very, very.
Once everybody's inside, Ball takes a look at, of course, who would be the most stereotypically mechanically inclined, and takes a look at the knocker. I don't suppose you would help me take this train over, would you?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
She stops by and she starts looking around. There should be firecrackers around here somewhere. I don't suppose you have any firecrackers on you.
Pulls out a pen and his little script of paper. I do have flash paper.
Oh, fantastic. Anything that looks like an explosion is an explosion here, so that'll be enough.
Oh.
No, do it the old-timey way and just, he makes a shooting motion with his fingertips so that one of the passengers goes, bang, bang.
All the passengers and stuff go, ah!
And stay in your seats, dump all your drugs in the wheelbarrow. This won't take very long.
You dick. Okay.
That's how this works.
You start doing that.
He will take out a lighter, light the flash paper, and just kind of throw it down the hall.
Okay, there's a big boom.
I love this place.
Come on.
Want to
You
see
won't.
what my taser will do here?
You won't stay asleep for long. She turns to the satirically. You can figure that out.
Yeah.
And drags the knocker down with her down to the station. Where the conductor would normally be, you see that he is completely stretched out unconscious. Interesting thing about him being stretched out looking unconscious is that he looks super, super stiff. Like his arms are like completely out like Superman is. And they're hovering like, one of them is hovering like an inch above the floor. It looks totally fake, but the guy looks unconscious. I'll tie him up. You start driving the thing.
All right.
Cool. And with that, she starts to fiddle with her belt and begins to tie up the conductor.
What kind of loot am I getting from the passengers? From holding up with my finger gun.
You are getting an assortment of pearls and various heirlooms and so forth. This would be 1903, I think this movie came out. So you're getting like some jewelry that's made from hair as well. You're going to be getting money, of course, very old currency. Nobody has seen that. And I suppose you would also get some currency from Texas and the territory of Montana.
I guess I'm gonna. You take off your shirt.
Oh, ball.
And the person goes, like they just like mime that they are really offended by that. At that point, anybody that's watching though, it might click in your head that these guys can't talk.
I make a cocking motion with my thumb. Going,
Good sir, you do have a wheelbarrow.
no, that's why I need a shirt to make a bag.
Whatever, he wants his bag. Okay, so while you start getting your bag, William is going to be piloting the train. You're the conductor. Your clothes,
motherfucker.
whatever your work.
I hit the. Where's the hell's the horn?
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be a horn there. It's going to be off to your left, and it's going to have a little bit where you pull on it, and totally everything is there where it's supposed to be.
All right.
Does this cart have food?
I didn't see any food in that movie. Sorry, hon.
Okay, I'm going to point at a gun motion Where's the food? I need food.
They all start miming like, I mean, nobody eats in the cinema. Meanwhile, William has noticed that overalls have materialized on him, since he's conductor now, and he will start seeing that there is a vast city, black and white, of course, that's coming into view. Oh, that's the place, that's the place, that's the place, says Ball.
Fucking hell. Overalls? This suit? Fuck it.
They never
Adjust
said
my
that in the
hat.
1920s.
Little boys and their toys.
Will adjust my new hat.
Indeed.
Yeah. Rancor goes up to the conductor's place so he can find some coal to eat.
I'm going car by car, robbing each individual car as I get there.
There's
In the back.
definitely coal, if you want to eat that.
There's what?
There's definitely coal, if you want to eat that.
Yeah, dark appetite. Sorry.
Well, dark teeth for the remainder of this scene.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, and this is a black and white scene today, so it's gonna look like you have absolutely no teeth to anybody that you talk to from now on. You know what? In fact, let's take your teeth away.
Well, technically I'm not chewing on anything, so unless I get chalk. Ooh.
Does like a
Interesting.
radical bandana manifest over my face?
No. You misunderstand. You can still use your teeth. They're just invisible from now on.
Oh, okay. Still eating. Nom 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 nom.
It does like a radical bandana and make it appear on my face when I'm robbing each.
At that, Ball tries to convince this new conductor that is definitely the city over there. We need to stop. That's the place.
Hold on to your butts!
And Ball goes flying. What happens to everybody else? What do you hit? What do you knock into? What do you mess up?
I fly
probably.
through the coals.
I try to grab hold the one that seems to keep from falling.
He probably, Arthur probably trips over into his wheelbarrow and it goes like squealing down the in between the things until it like probably because it's probably only like got one wheel and the things so it eventually like screeches to a halt.
Okay. And so as as Arthur's flailing down the place, in his wheelbarrow, what is Astra doing?
She's just gonna fall on her ass because I can't top that in humor.
Yeah.
Does Nick still have his hat?
I imagine Nexus hat is off by now, so it's probably all.
Oh, I like that hat.
Yes. Yeah, probably Arthur, as he's going down there, has the most undignified. What's it? Well, not quite an undignified scream as he's going through it, like. Wah! Things have taken a most.
So just wait until we actually get to where we need to get transportation.
Well,
He just gets up and adjusts his tie rather aggressively.
Ball gets up too. Looks around. Okay. This is the place, boys. Let's get our wheelbarrows.
Yeah, gets out of the coal pile, all black now, and gets the wheelbarrow.
Severely hope that. Oh, good heavens! They've scratched all the paint on the bottom. And he begins pulling his wheelbarrow grumpily.
I want to take the bag of lid on my shoulder and get the wheelbarrow with the other hand. Or actually, I want to put the lid in the wheelbarrow and begin pushing it off.
Pushing her wheelbarrow, Astra's gonna whisper to Arthur, "You're acting like an old man," and then run ahead.
Old man.
When you guys get out, you are going to see the whole place is very misty, super foggy, of course. But you're going to notice you're in the suburbs of the city, if you will, and it looks like this. If you really take a look at this, right angles do not exactly exist. They look like they exist until you get up close to them.
It's magical. It's beautiful. I love it.
It's very poorly drawn.
William pushes his wheelbarrow off the train. He's going to turn to the train and he's going to sit, stay.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to say to you, don't have any problems getting back because you've got a train waiting for you.
Yeah.
All right. We proceed into the Kingdom of Flickers.
On the way out, the train's going to pick his hat back up and put it back on. Because he feels nickel without it in this place.
You continue down here, and it's very eerie because obviously the windows don't work, the doors don't go anywhere. This is just a maze. Just a maze that you're in.
Sure. All right. So, looking over at our dear ball. So where to?
Well, there should have been somebody here to meet us. She says, looking around very surprised. Oh, dear.
What?
Time flow?
Look at that. And she points to her shadow, where it's definitely her shadow. It's got that distinctive hat that she's wearing and the feather boa and so forth. But something quite horrific is happening to her neck. Something is leaning over it, and she looks like she's being attacked. Oh, that is not good, guys.
Going over to the shadow again with a.
I shine a little pocket flashlight on the shadow.
He goes, hiss, and disappears. I think we
Great
stopped it for now.
Do we commence Operation Pullout now?
I'd ever expect to hear from... Sorry, that was undignified of me. What exactly was that?
Says the one who goes flying.
So what's the plan? Because I mean, I'm more than happy to keep robbing the place.
You notice, guys, that your shadows, something is coming for it. It's the same thing each time. It's just one thing. It looks like it's coming for the necks of your shadows.
Nick's going to pull a knife. He's going to pull his dagger out. Also, it looks like a overloaded survival knife, and he's going to make a stabbing motion at the shadow.
I'm going to say that the knife doesn't do anything. The light does, though, because when the light shines on there, you can't see it. It's not there.
Well,
Just like how Rancor's teeth became invisible when they became black.
uh-huh.
Guys, I think we better get going before the Nosferatu gets us.
The what, pardon?
The Nosferatu, it lives in the maze.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Let's get going, please.
Push, 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 push.
yes. Push, push,
Did
push.
Arthur just say goody as they're pushing and walking?
It was sarcastic, woman.
Who here, this probably only applies to commoners, of course, but who has past lives at all, in any capacity?
Hi.
Oh, dear. Okay, Rancor.
Does remembrance, or is that just...
No, remembrance is only for the dreaming. Okay, Rancor, you're going to be caught up in this mess for a little bit.
Oh, goody.
So this is all you can see. Everybody else gets to try and make their way through the maze, following Ball. You've noticed, actually, though, that Ball has put on a pair of sunglasses.
What are you doing with those, woman?
My eyes don't exist for any intents purposes, she says with a smile. Anyways, how is Rancor doing?
Rancor has had a shitty day ever since he had the barbs attached to his soul. So, right now, he's yelling.
Tell you
Fuck.
what, if you make a willpower roll, you can get out of this mess.
Okay, rolling. And I got a 6, a 10, a 7, a 1, and a 6.
Let's check that out. Okay, okay. You make it through. Perhaps a little bit shaken because you didn't expect this. But you make it out. And you see Ball adjusting her hat.
Hmm?
Okay, guys, there it is. And you finally see the city, the Kingdom of Flickers. It's gorgeous. It's a bustling metropolis.
Mm.
Well,
My plan for the
we should-
future Kingdom of Apples.
what, make it all dark and grey?
Now, make it technologically advanced, but with color and rainbows.
It's fantastic.
Why rainbows?
Why color?
Because it will look pretty.
There's beauty here.
I like this city the way it is. It's nice and dark.
Well, it is, but it's dark all of the time.
Yes, but it's easy on my eyes.
Fair enough. Still, I have my things, you have yours. So,
You want me to do something really creepy, I could, climb up the sides of the building and scream, I'm going to jump.
So which way in this city, she says, looking at it, are we headed?
Oh, we don't actually get to see any of the city. I have no idea what they would do to us. We're going to go underground today.
yay!
At least we're going under.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got your guns? And she holds up her sword.
Yeah.
Of course.
Gets out his daggers.
And he has, Arthur has his long sword.
Next, has
Awesome.
right back in the holster, and he makes a shooting motion with his fingertip at one of the walls.
She takes a look at one of the sewer covers, loses her hat, and carefully aims her sword. Bang! Bang! She says. And at that, the sewer cover explodes off. Because guns open everything in old movies, don't you know? The
Yes,
sewer
and they also
cover
shoot-
comes right up.
Yes, and they also shoot hats off. Observe.
No, not again. Anyways, the little boggin, begins to shimmy down, sword and we'll say hat in tow. Now,
Alright.
unfortunately, guys, you need to find a way to bring your wheelbarrows too.
You know what? I got gimmicks.
Oh,
who's gonna-
let's do that.
I'm just gonna grab a bunch of chimerical dream stuff, and I'm just gonna fabricate a rope and pulley. Just because we're near the deep dreaming, I can do that magic.
It's better than me just telling you to shove it in.
Yes, I was about to inquire as to whether or not any of you had any technical expertise as to disassemble this thing and reassemble it once we were down there, but if you can do that, that would save us all a lot of trouble.
Well, I can yell at the barrels and make them go by their own volition.
Do it.
Hamana. Rope!
Okay, yelling. Ooh, okay. So I got, let's see, 6.
You bullied them into getting down there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Listen up, you little shits. You go down there because I say so. Got it? Now, down. And he points.
You see them almost shiver a little bit, if that's even possible, before they disappear down there.
Problem
Well.
solved.
Thank you very much.
That works.
So,
Oh, I
I'm
do
sorry, I
so
didn't catch
love
your
having
name.
help when I come down here.
Um,
My name?
no, he was talking to Rancor.
Next is going to pull her down the manhole.
Alrighty, once everybody
There's
gets
the
down
splash.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's
of
like,
course, there-
where's
of
the
cou-
splash?
of
He jumped
course
into a
there's a
sewer hole. There's no splash.
splash. Oh, nothing is going to make a sound here.
Oh, that's even better.
We can make sounds. Nothing else can make sounds at this point.
Oh, so it's a silent movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Geronimo!
Oh, does he say it's a silent movie out loud?
No, 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 no.
No, that was just me.
Okay.
Next is going to take an ink pen out and draw the Charlie Chaplin, aka Hitler, stash on his lip for show some giggles.
What, on your lip?
Fucking Charlie Chaplin stash
Mhm.
for show some giggles.
A little grease mustache?
Yep.
Do it. Put it on.
I actually don't have a pen there, but you see
Do
next
it. Do it.
Do it.
Okay. Fine.
That pounds.
I will put a little grease mustache on myself next time, huh? Okay, so everybody is down there. And you see not a normal sewer system, but you see this thing awaiting you. As people, workers, mull about. And kudos to Austin, he wins everything. All the ST cookies ever.
Wait, what? Why?
Look at this camera.
And it's in black and white,
Oh.
too.
Oh, the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my horrible lighting. But at least I look the same way as my character should look like right now. Because he's covered in coal. So, makes sense.
Alright, guys. We make our way towards the statue. The Great Maw. A lot of workers are mulling into here.
Ah.
And, sorry, getting distracted. Okay. A lot of workers. This place is a labyrinth once you actually get inside. And all the workers wear the exact same thing, very, very plain outfits and so forth. And you're not actually sure what they're going about doing unless you make a perception kenning roll.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm doing that now.
Me too.
Perception, and I didn't hear the second word.
Kenning.
Well, it did
Okay.
count.
It's like supernatural
okay.
awareness. Not exactly aspects, but close. Somewhere
I
between
see
aspects and
nothing.
prop.
Only one.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I see nothing.
Aw. Okay.
Detail-oriented count.
I'm sorry, what? Detail oriented?
Mm-hmm.
No, not in this. We're just
Okay.
trying to get a general overview.
Well, I guess
What was the difficulty, Sarah?
6.
1 success.
I'm at 4.
Okay. Okay, cool. And 2 for Charles. Okay, so
3 solo.
Slua, that's right. Okay. All right, kiddos. For King in Australia here, something with glamour is going on. For our Slua, there is an awful lot of glamour. It doesn't quite make sense for this locale. I mean, the people are dressed quite plainly, and there's no dreamers around here. For our Knocker, they are somehow generating glamour. This is a glamour factory.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
It's like heaven.
And for William, at least, the purpose of their mission down here in this strange and dangerous kingdom, where they don't understand all the rules, probably makes a lot more sense to him. If there's a glamour generating factory, yeah, you want in. All right.
Yoink.
Okay, so
Well then.
Ball takes a look at everybody, and her eyes meet with William. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There we
She, at this point, brings out a tiny baby piano from her pocket and begins to play it. And as she plays it, things speed up. Everybody works a little bit faster and so forth and goes about her. And then finally somebody notices her. And they come over to her and they hold out a sign to her that's black with white writing on it that goes, "I was expecting you." And then he goes, and then she goes, "Oh, yes, I brought some friends this time to help me. Our agreements with House Allele still hold up, I trust, correct?" And then he holds up a little thing that goes, "They sure do!" And then she goes, "Okay, payment should already be received. If we can just load up here," or, sorry, she's not holding up paper. "If we can just load up here," and then he nods. He nods and points to where William knows, at least, the majority of the glamour is. She's like, "All right, boys, this is what we're here for. Take your wheelbarrows."
Taking the wheelbarrow.
Okay, can anybody give me a perception awareness roll at this point?
Let me
Take a look
bring
at
it
the
up.
place.
Awareness or killing?
Awareness. Perception awareness.
Don't
I
have
have no awareness.
I will
Zero.
just roll my
Oh,
perception.
awareness.
Yes, perception awareness.
That
Oh,
wasn't on my sheet.
sorry, I thought you
I
said
had
alertness. Sorry, I'll roll again.
Yeah, so it's just the perception on my part. Ooh, I
Okay.
got it.
1, 2,
Detail-oriented count?
3.
Yeah, it would.
Ah, damn.
The detail count? If it does, then I got 4. If it doesn't, I only have 3.
Yeah, detail-oriented would count in this case.
That's 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 1s does not get it, Sarah.
Oh my god. Okay. Astrea is going to notice that. Actually, what is King's appearance in comparison to Andre?
5. Well, in his depending on which
Yeah,
scene
because
you're talking about.
he's in the Dreaming, and
Oh yes, he is
he's-
in outside
he-
outside of the Dreaming. He's appearance 3. Well, his mortal main is appearance 3.
3. So you add 4 to that right now because you're entering into the Far Dreaming. The augment hasn't quite set in yet, so. He's appearance 7 right now, and Andre is kind of looking like a bad idea, and King's looking at like a better idea at this point. That's what you get for your botch. Everybody else, you are going to notice that these people are terribly miserable. There are children here dressed in rags. All the people that are dressed in the same clothing might as well be clones of each other, even though they don't quite look like clones, like they weren't the same people to start off with. And you will notice there are absolutely no women here, just men and small children in rags.
I'm silly, so I don't really care.
I know. But it's a detail. Okay. Hey, you might be able to use it to your advantage later. Who knows, right? Okay. You get to the massive pile of all this glamour, and it manifests as strange mechanical bits. I don't suppose anybody has looked up cyberpunk.
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, you nerds. Okay,
It's been in
so
my news feed.
yeah, sure. It looks like pretty much what you would see on Pinterest for cyberpunk. Just a bunch of strange mechanical chromed the hell up things. You're not quite sure what they do, but damn, they look stylish.
Ooh, I want that.
Yeah, but shit will start
I
shoveling.
want that.
They are
That.
things that are holding on to a little bit of glamour, but you can feel that they would generate more. And actually, William, could you give me a gray mare roll?
Sure. Gray mare and what?
Intelligence.
Okay.
The difficulty would be 6.
Boom.
Okay. sort of reminds you of a foobar, actually. Like something is off, but kind of yeah. This is related. Okay. At this point, Ball is going to instruct all you guys to load up your wheelbarrows.
I'm doing exactly that.
Yep.
And also making sure to keep my stash of loot separate.
Astral will start loading up the
Arthur.
wheelbarrow while mumbling that it's nice to have a silver fox in the group with him for once.
Arthur, for his point, because he's a typical she. Yeah, he will probably ask if someone else, well, not one of these people here, if one of the workers could do that for him.
So,
yeah,
so
they're
outdated. He's just going to wave his hand a little bit, and because of how deep we are into the dreaming, he's just going to create a little hover pad and just load things on top of it.
As for the she asking for help, nobody else here, none of the workers have any paper, but they're going to look at him like, bruh.
I'm going to give Sarah a moment.
And then he's going to use Sovereign on them.
Astra will actually kind of skip over to Arthur and go, I'll help you.
Right, is it their banality or mine?
It's their banality. They actually have 0 banality, but the lowest difficulty we can have in this game is 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yep, they do it. He basically uses the dictum on the set. Just says.
Well,
load
did you use
distance.
Scene in there as well, or did you just use Faye? Because that would have meant that you just got one to do it for you.
Yeah, I just need one.
Okay. At that, Ball gets in there just like, dude,
Shit.
what the hell are you doing? And she gets in there and she's like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You're gonna fuck everything up.
I asked for help.
Don't you know
Faye.
an underground black market deal when you see one?
I'm gonna go to my mistress, Doreen, and tell her what you are doing.
Hold on.
She purses her lips because she didn't want to say she cut herself off.
Couldn't you just ask me to yell at the barrels to get themselves in?
Barrels are different. Citizens of a foreign kingdom are something different.
Yeah, but I meant to, in character, couldn't you just have asked me to yell at the barrels to get in where they have to be? Seriously?
Yes, but the barrels aren't citizens of the kingdom we're in.
Well, wait a minute, and then it clicks in her head. Oh, yeah, you could do that if you want. You could have the barrels load up themselves.
Yes, Bully Browbeat.
I've just
And you
got
said it's the
giant
far dreaming, Sarah?
Filled with things.
Really?
We're at an in-between point between the near and far dreaming.
Okay.
That's why the augment hasn't properly set in yet.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I was scared because then I literally had to spend willpower points not to eat everyone.
okay. Okay.
No, seriously, look it
No.
up.
Yeah, no,
I
I
have to spend willpower point not to eat
These are
everyone.
very old dreams, so I'm pushing them more into the far dreaming, but I don't think they're quite old enough to really have a kingdom cemented there yet. Certainly not for the deep dreaming. They're definitely too new for that.
Okay, so I'll start yelling at the barrels to get in themselves. So
Or actually, I guess you would yell at the draw stuff, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, so only 3 successes this time.
Okay, cool. As for that, like the one worker put some into the barrel for Arthur, and then Ball is like, "Go away, go away."
Yeah.
And Arthur will just say, "Thank you, good sir."
She gives King the stink eye at that.
Nix is going to reach into his sack of loot and flip a quarter to the kid that got dectomed. There you go, kid.
Okay, listen up, barrels. Same procedure as before, only this time that way. Okay, move it, move it. Come on, you lazy fuckers, move it, move it.
Rancor gets it. Okay. After a while, you have everything loaded up.
Mhm.
At that point, Ball is going to lead everybody out again past the great gaping maw to get outside. Only this tunnel is going to lead you past the Metropolis you saw before, and past the suburbs. It's a very long tunnel, and it's very dark. It has a lot of smoke and fog, and you feel very cold. The whole place is very, very foggy in this tunnel. But you see a shining light, and you keep on making your way towards that until you get to where the train was supposed to be. And she tells everybody, all right, this is the train to get home. And I'm going to say this here now, because I'm definitely not going to say it outside from Tarmanar. You do not tell anybody what you saw here. If you do this, I might bring you again. You do not steal from House Alil. If you do, and we find out, it will be the worse for you. As far as the Ashik can prosecute, of course. If you follow both of these rules, you may keep one of these items that you collected today.
So can I keep the loot I stole on the train on the way in?
You don't get it. It's part of the train. It'll just return to it.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I promise I will be as good as following your rules as every rule I've ever followed in my 23 years of this current life.
Of course, as long as the kids for me lucrative.
Personally, I just need draws, so...
Well, you might be able to get some draws for this. Anyways, you guys have been warned.
Alright.
And at that, she takes her sword, goes bam, bam, at the door to the train, and you guys can start boarding it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, guess I'll be taking my cut. The wheelbarrow on the way up.
Mm-hmm. And Arthur will probably be chugging along with everyone else. I don't know why I just went wrong there for a second.
Astro seems to almost happily skip along with everyone.
You're rather jovial, aren't you?
I'm always jovial.
Mm-hmm.
And this be
Well, we've got a long train ride ahead of us. Who was the lucky gentleman last night who, how do you put it?
Let me put it like this. Shadows and anger lead to the best moments a girl can have when at home. I picked him up at my gym. He and I both knew a certain gentleman that we both disagree with. So, to get back at that first gentleman, sweet, sweet revenge fucking is a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm. And he kind of has the well. If you don't need to do an empathy or anything, but it's kind of a case of yes. George was quite an adventure.
Are you sure revenge?
Well,
He kind of looks down at the bruises as well, and he's like,
Are you sure revenge fucking's the best? I mean, angry.
like she has bruises all the way around her torso and her arms, and she's got huge bite marks all around her neck. She goes, "I'm a squire of House Fiona. What else do you expect from a future knight of that house?"
yes, indeed. It's been quite an experience. Good lord.
How you should have seen it when he shifted up and really went after me furry style.
Excuse me?
There's a little bit of pearl clutching going on as Ball wonders what she just wandered back into.
Yeah, and Arthur's just kind of done the whole do not want type of expression as Delilah explained the rather gratuitous details of the Night of Fairy Passion that she had previously.
Don't worry, Arthur. You're a beautiful silver fox to me, and he was just a feral beast.
My hair is black.
You really need to keep up with the lingo of the modern day, dear.
Rancor, let's try to diamond court now.
Can we assume that William is going to be piloting the train again, or conducting the train? Okay.
I figured.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
that's officially his new baby, I figured.
Yeah, sorry. I was...
After finding out that his loot's going to go away, he robs this train, it's not even going to bother. I bother.
I train. Mine!
Yeah, sorry, Nix, I couldn't be at court. I had a little issue that I needed to fix a bit. I'm dealing with it right now, but at least we haven't run into any dogs or cats yet, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
got it. Why don't you, why don't we all move a few carts and you disconnect a few of the carts from the train, in through the connector?
I'm
Choo
not that
choo
stupid.
choo choo choo, and the train stops as you hear somebody else outside going bang bang, and William can do nothing to get this train to go on more because somebody else has pretended to shoot at it. And
Motherfucker. Okay.
Look out the window and see who's shooting at.
Lean out the
Ball
window.
Ball looks out the door. Oh, thank goodness! God, I thought this train gets robbed sometimes, guys. You might have noticed.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. No, these guys are friends. Okay. Well, guys, the Silver Path is right outside, and I can see the mountains that lead up to Taranar. Shall we
Alright.
split it at this point?
Huh? As long as you give me the dross, I'm...
Oh, take your dross right now. You don't want to be doing that in front of Taranar. People will ask questions.
Yes.
Do you know we have ways of figuring out if you've stolen? And you might get lucky, but you might not.
I just want your dross. That's it.
Is there even... Well, looking down at the his own little wheelbarrow, is there even anything... How much is it worth there, do you reckon? Is there anything...
Oh, how much is this worth?
Yeah, basically Arthur's own wheelbarrow.
Okay, well, Ball looks at it and she goes, I've never sold any of these. That's not what we do with it. You just need to go and take that down to Goblin Town and see what you can do. But I hear they take anything.
Sarah, I'm gonna just grab one thing randomly out of it, and you can just tell me whatever it is I got.
Yeah, sure.
I want to roll my perception cane to get the most juicy dub out of there.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I may as well do that as well. And I'm going to spend a willpower point on this because I don't have a very big dice pool, and it's not. It's going to be.
I got
And of course, while you're rolling, I'm distracting you with torturous,
three. Yeah, three successes.
Okay.
We're going
so
over each other, I noticed.
And I'm going to say that everybody, of course, you did better than average. You were able to find the piece that most likely had the most glamour within it. Although William, of course, understands that that's not really the purpose of these things, the glamour that's inside. So, anyways, you guys find your piece. Take it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, if you want to pursue what these things can do,
Oh,
then
absolutely.
we can definitely take it from there, because I got some stuff planned. But for now, can we call the scene here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
probably it's just everyone going off and Arthur being tortured by the certain details of Delilah's night of passion.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Rancor's like, yay, I got dross.
Me too.
William clinging to the train, crying, "Oh, don't make me leave!"
It's mine! Mine!
Because as soon as he leaves, just as it was with the dross that Nick so quickly stole, his suspenders disappear.